We are less than a week away to the total solar eclipse. Now, I know you may be a little concerned about the clouds if you are traveling to that path of totality. I want to show you the latest. So here's where we are Sunday. Obviously, this isn't when the eclipse is happening. We're going to start looking at the GFS model, a global model. Then we're going to look at the European model after that, just for that 3 o'clock time frame when totality is happening. Here's the GFS going through the day on Monday. This model still thinks there's going to be a ton of clouds across the country. Start with Texas. We'll start to the south if you're traveling there. It has rain offshore, or at least along the coastline rather, towards Houston, Corpus Christi. And it has the path with high cloud cover is what I believe we'll see. Not so much many low clouds, but some high clouds that'll be moving through the area. To the north into Arkansas and Missouri, there may be a little window where the weather looks pretty good. That's been some of the trends lately. This model has rain into Ohio. So what's happening is it develops a low out here and it races it to the east. Because it races it to the east, it puts Ohio with rain, which I don't really believe. And it also puts clouds all the way into upstate New York. So it really races the cloud cover and that rain from that storm system much faster than almost makes sense. What would make sense is maybe a slower progression. The storm system right now that's bringing all the severe weather to the Midwest, that moves offshore. There should be a good 1 to 2 days of high pressure in this area and dry weather before that storm system races in, and it suggests it moves in a lot faster. Now here's the European model solution. It doesn't even have that storm system there in Ohio. It has it actually pretty quiet and clear. It has a little bit of kind of garbage rain or something that pops up right there, but not seeing as much. So that storm system, instead of being in Ohio, moves to the north into the Dakotas. It does create a band of clouds that doesn't even affect Ohio at this point. It actually moves almost to Vermont, which is interesting too. Now those clouds would be very high, thin cirrus clouds. They may not even exist that much if they run into that cold, dry air mass. Remember, this area is going to get 6 to 12 inches of snow in the mountains, about 3 inches on the ground in the lower elevations. So those areas won't get the big snow. That's what we're seeing for the path of totality. Just looking at the European cloud cover map again, you can see it has cloud conditions for areas into Texas, more sunshine maybe for the Midwest, but it's hard to tell. It's kind of strange how it looks. It doesn't quite make sense. And then a few more clouds into Buffalo. A general forecast kind of putting all the models together. I think this one is doing a better job. Cloud cover still into areas around Texas, to the north, and around Missouri. There may be still that window that's looking better. This has those clouds and that storm system moving into Ohio. I think that's a little too aggressive on the cloud cover. And then into upstate New York, it has some cloud cover as well, but that might be aggressive because that's too aggressive. It's hard to tell. Obviously, we have a long ways to go until this happens, but you can see every day it changes. So I'll keep you up to date with what's going on with this eclipse, but continue to be excited if you are traveling to the path of totality because a lot of spots still have a good chance to have a good view. We'll see you in the next one.